how many of you have had this moment? Ah! I am frustrated, I am sick, I am done with it. I'm going to go somewhere I've never been, I'm going to do something I've never done. That happened to me in 2003, which apparently is a good year for Americans to make big changes. 2003, my world flipped upside down, and I went to Antarctica. A friend and I, named Patrick, drove all night to a job fair, and I ended up getting hired to go to Antarctica. At the time, I was just a journalist, but it was one of the most exciting assignments I'd ever had. And I had the chance to go for 2 seasons as a journalist. And while I was there, I reported on science, on people, on things that were happening. But after 2 seasons, I was like, you know what? The real essence of Antarctica is the winter. I mean, it's a cold place. But winter is special there, and I wanted to experience it. Antarctica is the coldest, it's the windiest, it's the driest place as far as the continents are concerned. It's technically a desert. I'm going to take you on a quick trip there, and I hope you bear with me through some of these because we're going to go kind of fast to get there, and then I want to talk a little bit at the end about what Antarctica means to me. So I would like you to come with me. First of all, look up and down your row. These are all the people you get to take with you to Antarctica, but the only people you get to take with you for the next 9 months. That's it, no more. Way too many people here to fit in Antarctica at the South Pole Station, so let's go. First we go to Los Angeles, then we head off to Auckland, and then we end up down in Christchurch, New Zealand. That's where you get all your gear. Check everything you've got. Make sure the zippers work, make sure all the coats work, put it on, make sure it fits. Because this is going to save your life, and it's going to make it comfortable for you when you're there. We get on a plane all together, we head on down, and next thing you know, we're at McMurdo Station, Antarctica. We get off the plane. You see wonderful, beautiful mountains, beautiful glaciers, everything's snowy, white. You left beautiful green New Zealand, and you ended up in cold, snowy Antarctica. It's great, though. It's about, 10 below zero. It's really fantastic. But you're not done yet. You got to hop on another plane and go to the South Pole. This takes about 3 hours flight. And while you're flying, you get to see the Transantarctic Mountains. Beautiful, beautiful glaciers. I mean, just look at that. It's just white and it's mountains. That's it. There's no bushes, there's no grass, there's no trees, nothing. It's just white and glaciers. Take photographs. Enjoy what's going on down there. It's a very complex world, but it's a very slow-moving world. After a few hours, we'll see the very last tips of the mountains. These are actually the tip tops of the mountains. Underneath that, what you see there is 2 to 3 kilometers of ice. Everything that you see in the distance is nothing but ice. This will be your home for the next 9 months. Yeah? You looking forward to that? There is nothing around you for hundreds of miles. There is nothing at all, just snow and ice. This is the main station. This is where you'll live, work, play, sleep, love, do everything for 9 months. Keep that in mind. This is the last plane. You've arrived. Now your plane is saying bye. And it's the last plane you're going to see for 9 months. There will be no planes flying overhead. There will be nobody coming to get you. You've been tested, you've been checked, you're good to go. Everybody knows you're healthy. But if something does come up, you aren't going home anytime soon. So wave goodbye, and when it disappears and waves its wings and heads off into the sunset, well, not yet sunset, but towards the sun, you'll be on your way to winter. This is the South Pole. This is the marker at the South Pole that indicates the actual geographic location of the South Pole. You get a small room, enough to hide out from, all the people when you don't want to go see them. This is where all your food is served. And the food there is fantastic. But after a couple of weeks, no more fresh vegetables, no more fresh fruits. Make a phone call home from here. Fortunately, we have satellite and internet now, so we can make phone calls and surf the web from our rooms. And a store where you can buy simple things like, chips, soda, beer, candy, things to get you by, you know. Outside, you've got the clean air sector. This is the cleanest air on Earth right here. It's also the home to most of the data about air climate research from the last, 40, 50 years. The research that's been done in this section has contributed a lot to our understanding of climate change. When I was there, the second station was just finishing. The second station was called the Dome, and it sheltered the buildings inside. This is where people for like about 40 years did their work. But now, time in Antarctica is always about wind and snow over the course of time. It reclaims everything. It buries it. And so this station had to be dismantled, and it was dismantled last year. The new station was built. So we're going to head into the winter now. And as we head into the winter, we get ready for a different kind of view. The sun normally in this part of the world goes up, goes down every day. In Antarctica, it goes around. It goes around and around and up, and around and around and down. And after it reaches its point, which was just this week, it dips below the horizon. When it dips below the horizon, you are now in winter. And this is my sunset picture. But as you go into the winter, it gets darker and darker slowly over a couple weeks until it's pitch black. And your only way to get around is the red lights that are there. The Deep Space Telescopes start their work. We cover all the windows in the station with nice, interesting things to look at. We put all the skis away because it's pointless to ski when it's 40 below zero. And we turn off all the buildings except the essential ones, and we power them down. The reason is fuel is expensive. That's where our energy comes from, and fuel is all flown there on airplanes. Of course, it's shipped from America first, so by the time everything gets there, it's very expensive. And recreation is important. We have a lot of billiards tournaments. People read books. Our greenhouse is important. It gives us about one salad every other day, a cherry tomato a week. Not too bad. Every now and then a cantaloupe about once a season. Recreation is also very important, and I think the thing about Antarctica is it comes and it attacks you every single day. It's extremely dry. You can slip and fall. All these things conspire against you, but in little ways. So if you're fit and you're working out, you have a better chance of getting through the winter intact. But if not, head over to medical, and the doctor will take care of you. The doctor is basically, he's able to do a lot, but he's not able to do major surgery on you. So you try to stay as healthy as you possibly can. And for a long time, there has been no imported animal life. And at South Pole, there is no animal life whatsoever. So we make do with stuffed animals. Not one cat. Midwinter has arrived, and this is the high, holy night of Antarctica. This is the night when we all get to party and celebrate that we've made it through halfway. This is the deepest, darkest point of the winter. And from here, it's all wait for the sun. Take a picture with your mates and head on in. About this time is also the time when it gets to be the coldest that it's going to get. And we do a tradition called the 300 Club. 300 Club is when the temperature gets to 100 degrees Fahrenheit below zero. And we go to the sauna and we turn it up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit. We go sit in that sauna till we just can't take it anymore. And then we go run out to the South Pole and we run back. We do crazy stuff down there, there's no doubt. But the best part is you have to do it naked. Technically, some of the old school guys would say I have too many clothes on there. So, 100 years ago, Roald Amundsen won the race to the South Pole. He was a Norwegian. He was racing against a British guy named Sir Robert Falcon Scott. That race kicked off our adventure in Antarctica. And if you've had that moment in your life where you just are like, I can't take it anymore, think about this for a second. I was a guy in Idaho working at a newspaper, not doing a whole lot of interesting. And I said, I got to make a change. I can't do this anymore. I had an opportunity to go to a place that had the most amazing views, the most amazing sights. Yes, I've seen a penguin. And I've had the opportunity to meet some amazing people, especially scientists and philosophers and people from all over the world. This is the sort of thing that you can only have if you've opened your mind to change. If you've said, look, I am tired of what I've got going on now. There's something that, isn't working, and I'm ready to make a change. And if you're ready to make that change, if you're ready to step forward and say, hey, I'm willing to throw myself out there. I even told a friend, I'm going to make a change. I'm going to go to Austria. At least I got the A right. So, never know what's going to happen. So all I can say to you is you might end up in Antarctica, you might end up in China, you might end up somewhere that you've never been, and it'll blow your mind. But take a moment, let it out, and do what you want. Thank you.